guys, this is Ackley, Attack4427 here, and welcome to another episode of WTPU, aka What the Pickup? Now, as you may recall, in the last episode of the show, which you can see right down over here, I talked about the Bachmann Origin James that I got as one of my Christmas presents that I got well over a month ago, which actually turned out to be absolutely fantastic. I really love the way he actually turned out, and in comparison to the other Bachmann James models that I actually got for sure, this is probably by far the best one in my opinion for sure. So yeah, really enjoyed it all the way. Such a fantastic model, and I'm really glad I finally got it in my hands at long last for sure. So yeah, I think that's what I can say in a nutshell for sure. So yeah, with that being said, if you want to check that episode out for yourself, then don't worry about a thing. There's a card over there over at the top right corner of the screen, as well as, of course, the link to it down in the description box below. So yeah, whichever you prefer, go right ahead. I'll wait until you come back. Yeah, take all the time you need. I'll be here by the time you come back for sure. In fact, yeah, depending on the runtime of course, the last episode, it probably won't take you that long. No big deal. Yeah, it's hard to believe I finally got that model for sure. Especially seeing on how the adventure begins is one of my all-time favorite Thomas movies by far. So, if that being the case for James, could there be a possibility I might pretty much probably do the same thing for Thomas? Well, we'll have to wait and see when that comes around for sure. So, but yeah. Alright, I guess seeing how you did already see the last episode of this show, we might as well go ahead and start off this episode as we normally do. Well, it looks like we're continuing on with, of course, the Bachmann Thomas models that I actually got for sure. And, well, of course, since we actually got done with, of course, the Origin James as one of our main engines that we actually got, I think it's about time that we shift our way over to rolling stock as we speak. So yeah, and what I actually have this time is, of course, one of a few rolling stock that I actually got for sure. So here it is. So yeah, what I actually have here is, of course, pretty much a different version of the Bachmann Thomas Ventilated van that they got, but this time it's actually themed to the Sodor Fruit and Vegetable Company. So yeah. Yeah, I guess it's pretty much the exact same version of course, the Ventilated van that I actually got some time ago. But, of course, it's themed completely differently for sure, which I'm actually all for, hands down. I'm always up for something completely different for sure. So yeah, I think it's what I can say for, of course, that front for sure. So yeah. I guess it's all what I could say on, of course, that front. So yeah, with that being said, let's not waste any more time and let's take a look at this model. Okay, so here we are back down onto the floor once again, pretty much to talk about the Bachmann Thomas Ventilated van for sure. But yeah, I think you can pretty much get the idea, of course, the Haga front for sure. So yeah, I guess from what I can actually see based on first impressions, this actually does look really, really amazing from what I can gather for sure. And I'm actually all for different interpretations of course, pretty much different versions of the Bachmann Thomas models that we've been getting for some time now for sure. But I guess for the case of this one, it's actually really good for sure. Again, pretty much the whole idea is, of course, they want to make it like a pretty much have this whole ventilated car, which we actually know from some time ago. but also making a theme to, of course, to the Sodor Fruits and Vegetable Company for sure, which I really do admire for sure. So I think it's actually a really good way to, you know, give some variety to each of these rolling stocks for sure, which I too felt it's actually really great. So I can tell from the packaging from, of course, what I actually see, everything about this van from, of course, what I could gather actually does look quite amazing for sure. I really admire on what they've actually gone for to really showcase this pretty much this piece of rolling stock from what I could gather to actually make it all the more presentable in such a way, which I really do admire from what I've actually seen for sure. So yeah, I think it is actually really quite nice to give some variety to these rolling stocks for sure, to showcase that they are actually differing pretty much pieces of rolling stock representing different parts of Sodor for sure, whether it be pretty much any given location or any company from what I can gather, or any business around Sodor, to really showcase what they've actually got to, you know, give them some life for sure. So that's something I really do admire from what I can gather, and I think they really did an impressive job. And of course, as usual, we do have the rolling stock from the front, and pretty much on the back is it's pretty much what you expect, just a whole list of different rolling stock and accessories that you can actually get for sure, to which, truth be told, I actually did get the majority for sure, which I don't mind entirely. I think they're actually well worth it regardless. But yeah, I guess I could tell based on looking at it from the packaging, it really does look quite amazing from what I can gather for sure. But I don't think we should waste enough time to have me yap about how well it actually looks. We better get this thing out of its packaging for sure. And, well, given to how tough this packaging is, I guess this calls for, you guessing, pretty much this kind of packaging is one where you have to use scissors on for sure. So yeah, I think we might as well go ahead and get right on to cutting through this plastic that's so fucking strong for sure. So yeah, I swear, this kind of plastic should be enough to make tons of bulletproof vests for sure. So, but yeah, maybe I'm rambling on too much. Well, I mean, what the hell? I usually do that in all of these episodes of this show. So yeah, let's go ahead and cut this open. So yeah. Alright, well, looks like we finally got the Ventilated, the Sodor Fruit and Vegetable Company Ventilated van out of its packaging for sure. And now that we actually did so, we can finally get a up-close and personal look at this van for sure. And yeah, I guess from what I'm actually seeing, this actually does look really quite amazing for sure. Well, I mean, to be honest, I can't necessarily say it's great, but I do think it's actually quite good. I think from what I've actually seen, they've actually coated this a very solid green from what I could gather, and all they did was, of course, pretty much splag on the Sodor Fruit and Vegetable Company logo onto the left and right side for sure. So, but yeah, nothing too complicated from what I can gather. It's what you expect for any other bits of rolling stock for sure. But either way, this is actually really quite good for sure. And I really admire on what they've actually done with, of course, this one. So yeah, I wouldn't necessarily say it's actually on par like the pretty much the original Ventilated van that we got beforehand, but this is actually very welcoming from what I could gather, and I really do admire on what they've actually got for sure. So yeah, yeah, either way, I'm actually impressed with, of course, what I've actually seen with this model for sure, and I really love the amount of hardworking effort they actually put into making this one for sure, so... But yeah, either way, I do think it is actually really quite amazing from what I can gather, and it is actually quite nice from what I've actually seen, so... So yeah, either way, I do think this ventilated van really did the job well, to be honest. I mean, not fully, but I do like the amount of creativity they actually put into it, so... But hey, I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys are wondering how will it fare up of course, my layout. Well, let's get it all the way up there and get an engine to actually pull this thing, so yeah. Alright, so here we are with, of course, the Bachmann Sodor Fruits and Vegetables Company ventilation van. Yeah, I guess you pretty much get the idea. We actually finally got this right onto my layout as we speak, and guess who's actually going to be pulling this one? That's right, my Bachmann Origin James for sure, so... So, yeah, I think it's pretty much what I can see, of course, on that front. Seeing how I have utilized this model so well in the previous episode, kind of makes sense to, of course, pretty much utilize him again for this episode. And don't worry, I am going to utilize him again in the next episode. You're definitely going to have to wait and see on that, so... But yeah, either way, I'm actually really impressed to see out on the track for sure, because I'm quite curious to see on how it's going to fare up with, of course, well, good old James here pulling this thing for sure, so yeah, I guess you cannot have a train without, well, a train, so, but yeah, either way, I'm excited to see on how it's going to fare up for sure once we actually get it going, so... But yeah, that's the one thing I'm really excited for, hands down. So yeah, with everything all set and ready to go, let's go ahead and give it a few laps around the track. So yeah. Alright, well, looks like we did manage to complete a few laps around the entire layout with this thing being pulled by good old James here, so... But yeah, either way, I say this actually really worked great for sure. I'm impressed with, of course, how well it actually flows out quite well, so... But yeah, I guess either way, it really did a fine job with what it's actually done around the layout for sure. And I'm impressed with, of course, what they've actually done, so... So yeah, I guess in the end, I'm impressed with, of course, the Sodor Fruits and Vegetable Company ventilated van for sure. I do think it's actually a really, really good piece of rolling stock that I actually got. Not necessarily amongst one of the best I've actually seen. In fact, I've seen other bits of Bachmann Thomas rolling stock that are much better for sure. But either way, I do think this is actually very well done in my opinion. I'm impressed with, of course, what I've actually seen for sure. So yeah, I'm always open for different interpretations with, of course, with these Bachmann Thomas rolling stocks for sure. I'm really glad they actually did it with this one for sure. So yeah, either way, I do think this van is actually really, really well done, and I think it's well worth checking out if you actually got the time for sure. So yeah, not amongst one of my favorite bits of rolling stock that I've seen, but it is yeah, it is what it is for sure, and there's nothing wrong with that. So yeah, I guess either way, they'll do exactly that. Thank you guys so much for watching this latest episode, and by all means, let me know in the comment section below on what you thought about it. I would definitely love to know. So yeah, that's what I can say on, of course, that front. Thank you guys so much for watching, and well, we're only halfway through with these Bachmann Thomas models that I actually got to kickstart this season for sure. So yeah. What can I say I'm going to be talking about in the next episode? Well, I think we're going to dive, I think if anything, we're actually going to stay on the Bachmann Thomas rolling stocks for a bit. But this time around, we're actually going to be diving into a little something more crustaceanary. I may or may not have actually said that right, but you kind of get the idea, of course, that front. So yeah, with that being said, thank you guys so much for watching, and as always, I'll see you in the next episode. Take care.
Big special thanks to all of my supporters on Patreon for making today's video possible. So if you want to be like these people and show your support to us and get some awesome rewards such as getting a special shoutout, credit at the end of the videos, as well as some other awesome rewards within your budget, then go to patreon.com/AckleyAttack TV to do exactly that. Hey guys, this is AckleyAttack4427 here. Thank you all so much for watching today's video. Feel free to like, comment, and share if you enjoy what you're seeing. If you like what you see here and want to see more videos coming up, then go ahead and hit that subscribe button and switch on the notification bell to get notifications, and select all notifications to be notified for when we post a new video. And don't forget to switch on notifications on your phone as well. Also, don't forget to check out my second channel and our 2-member channel with Sam the Thomas Fan 1, SamAttack4427TheThomasFan1 Productions, for plenty more content you can't find on here. You can check both of our channels out with the links or by our handles provided on screen. Feel free to shoot me an email with my email address provided, backley95@hotmail.com, if you want to ask me a question, want to collab with me for a project you've got in the works, or if you want to book me to be featured for a convention coming up. Follow me on my social media pages on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram to keep up to date with me on updates, announcements, and new releases of my videos, as well as plenty of others I've got with my handles provided, as well as the links down in the description box below. Also, don't forget to follow me on TikTok for other videos I've got aside from the ones I've posted on YouTube, and on Twitch for any future live streams I've got coming up soon, as well as join our official Discord server to see what we've provided. If you wish to show your support to me, then feel free to check out my Patreon to get sneak peeks of my videos coming up before they go up online, as well as getting access to updates and plenty more, in addition to getting some awesome rewards within your budget. Also, don't forget to check out and show your support to me on my wishlist on Amazon, and even supporting me at streamlabs.com/AckleyAttackTV/tip that you can find in the description box below, as well as on my Twitch page. And in case you can't find any of the links that are provided, then not to worry about a thing. All the links and stuff are also provided on my link tree that you can also find in the description box below, as well as a few selected number of my social media pages. Other than that, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll be sure to see you in the next video. Take care.